What is going on, guys? We are back again with Justin Wong. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. We out here, just I'm excited to see what this year has to bring for us when it comes to fighting games.
We got to talk about our wish list, bro. These characters that we want in Street Fighter shit.
Yeah.
And you already know who I want.
What do you want? You want the guy?
Yep, I want the guy. I want that guy.
You want that guy, huh?
God, I want the Master Bushiri, dog. Kimberly is a super cool character. I think she is really, really awesome. But I'm gonna need that guy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need the guy.
You need the guy? Oh man.
Yeah, super cool character, obviously from the Alpha series, Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him since SF4, literally. I feel like he's been cameos in like other games. I think it was, what was it? Capcom's Fighting Jam? If that was the game?
He was in Capcom Fighting Jam in the Alpha series. But yeah, I mean, Zeku kind of replaced him in 5 as well too, right? So I guess it would be really hard to bring back Guy because Kimberly does exist. I don't know. It doesn't seem like they want to do too many clones. Like this is a Final Fight town, Metro City, so I can definitely see like eventually Final Fight characters coming in because it's like, why wouldn't there be, right? And
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, and that would be my first character too. Like my first character, I actually always wanted to see Hagar.
Dude,
yeah, Hagar would be amazing because you only see him in Marvel 3. He was only like ever playable as a fighting game character in Marvel 3. I don't count like the one that he was in like Sega Saturn. Like I think what's it, Final Fight Revenge? I don't count that one. That one's just that's a different game. People want him. I feel like people want him. He's never been in a like Street Fighter traditional fighting game. So it would be cool to kind of see how he would translate into it personally. I would love to see Hagar to be as the first picked.
So you remember like in I think CBS 2 how Chang and Choi became like one character?
Yeah.
I would like for them to do that for Young and Yang.
Oh.
Like a style switch where like, you know, you got like the Rekka oriented, but then like their combos, they can do like EX moves to kind of like tag each other back and forth.
Yeah.
And like they have the same moves, like in terms of normals, obviously a little bit different, but then like their styles is like completely different. I think that would be something to be really, 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 really sick.
Yeah, that would be OD.
Yeah, you know, I feel like the twins, they were only hated really in like one game, and I was in Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition.
Hate to break it to you, but they were hated in every game.
They were even hated in Third Strike.
At least Yun was.
Hey, but look, when he with Yang though, he got like the hate got kind of reduced a little bit, right?
Now Yang is cool, but Yun, he was tired. People was tired of seeing him turn Superman, every 10 seconds. You feel me?
Bro, but when I was watching the stream, they were like, "Hey!" That sounded like they loved him.
Nah, that don't mean that's just part.
Oh, was it hate? Was it hate? Hate?
That was part.
Hate.
That was part. That people eventually just get joined into the anthem. You know what I mean? But that don't mean you like him though.
You join the anthem, but you hate him.
Yeah.
Oh damn! But honestly, I would like something like that for them to be into one character. I think that would be really, really cool. I think I don't even if they come through, I feel like they won't even be like a Jamie clone. I think they could kind of like they could definitely just be their own thing, especially with Ganeja and Sensei Embu. So I would love something like that. That'd be really, really cool. And then also I feel like it'll bring something unique to the table, like a character where you're playing two characters in one.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that would be really sick. So this one's a personal bias of mine. I want to see Manat in Street Fighter 6. And the reason why is because I felt like her design in Street Fighter 5 as like a new character was so beautiful. Like still, I think to this day, Manat's one of the most beautiful character that I think Capcom has ever designed in terms of just like play style, her movement, the way she's played, the way her like V-trigger and stuff works. So I think giving her a new fresh take as how they would give her in Street Fighter 6 would be really cool, because like I don't think we would see Rose come back though, because if this is like the new generation of characters, then Manat would be kind of like taking over Rose, right? Because she's like the student, she got that crystal ball, and now she's gonna be the one telling the future and stuff like that for a lot of people.
Yeah, everything about her was really cool. Even like both the voice actors did a fantastic job. And even like her critic art when she did the dance, I thought that was pretty cool.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I like her a lot.
Everything about her is really, really cool. You know, I've been loving like obviously like martial arts a lot. Man, they gotta put my boy Fay Long in the game, bro. Come on,
Isn't he
man.
dead? Isn't he dead,
Faye!
bro?
Is he?
I don't know who killed him, but I don't know. Like, I feel like people have been saying he dead or something happened to him or whatever.
If I'm not mistaken, he showed up in like the billboards of Street Fighter 6. Yeah, like if I'm not mistaken, like
I mean,
there was some.
Hakan selling oil on the billboards, all right? So
I mean, yo, Hagar, you know, maybe. But, but yeah, you know, I would really like Fay Long, man. I feel like a lot of people want to see Fay Long into the game.
yeah.
And, but for some real reason, I just feel like no one talks about him, you know? Like in terms of like the story or anything, like he was in 5, I think, a little bit.
He's kind of generic when you think about other characters eventually, when he's just like Rekka back to neutral and everything like that.
But I think they could bring something like a little more Bruce Lee into him, you know what I mean? Like they could definitely add a lot of cool things. You know what's interesting? I feel like out of all the Street Fighter 2 characters, he's like the only one that never really came back.
Oh, T-Hawk.
We got Lil Hawk. We got Lily Hawk.
You got Lily Hawk?
Yeah, at least he got mentioned though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
you
true.
know, like
That
there's at least a Street Fighter 2 type style character that is in Street Fighter 6 right now, except for him.
They're trying to get rid of Fay Long, huh? This character has not come back into a different game outside Street Fighter 3. Necro. I feel like Necro would be really cool. Just because we haven't seen him just like designed in that style. Like Street Fighter 4, you had Ibuki, Makoto, Dudley, Yun, Yang, and everything. And Street Fighter 5, Urien was one of the characters that came back as well too. But we haven't seen, obviously Elena as well. But we haven't seen anything Necro related. I feel like Necro would be so cool because it's kind of like a hybrid of like Dawson, but he's a stun character. All he does is kind of like stuns you. So it's like Dawson Blanca hybrid. It would be so interesting to see how Capcom would change Necro because he's literally never been in any other fighting game outside of Street Fighter 3. While so many other characters in the cast have been in other games. Even Gil was in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
Like
that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was random.
Yeah, so it's just like I'm so curious on like why they don't choose Necro, and if they did choose Necro, how would he come out? So I think he would be really cool and interesting.
I want this for mainly because I just think this character's cool. I want Sagat. I would like Sagat. I would like to see reformed Sagat.
Okay.
Sagat. He took that walk. He went a different path. He found himself, came back in 5. I love the aesthetic that he came back in.
Yeah.
In 5.
Yeah.
Despite the power level he was, everything about him was fantastic. Even the theme. The theme was solid. Also, like again, like lore wise, I want to see how will Sagat and Ryu like interact now.
Yeah.
Especially Ryu has kind of like mastered the Hadou, right? Like he's a grand master now, correct?
Yeah. This one's kind of random. We gotta bring back my man Dan Hibiki, bro.
I knew you was gonna say it, bro.
Dan Hibiki. The reason why is just that, dude, like at first everyone was like, boo, Dan in Street Fighter 5. But bro, Dan was sick in Street Fighter 5. Like he was.
Bro, when he had the loops out for the real.
That's what I'm saying. He was so cool with the cancels and everything. I'm like, they actually made Dan really, really fun. Right. And even in 4, he was really, really fun as well too. Like just super fun in general, still has his charm of being that joke character, but they made him like kind of viable, right? So I feel like because Street Fighter 6 is like that type of game where it's like so unique and so fresh, I feel like they could make Dan even cooler than before, right? Maybe Dan is like he could be like actually hustling the streets of just like get these young martial artists, like join my karate dojo, blah blah blah, the shadiest like karate dojo and stuff like that. But I feel like if they brought back some of his stuff in like the 5 to 6 like taunt cancels, right? Like adding taunt into your special moves and everything is like the coolest thing in the world. Just cancels and normals, canceling normals and normals. I thought that was so fun. Like, and that's the closest thing that we would have with like kind of Crimson Viper, kind of like feints and everything like that. Right. So I felt like Dan did such a great job with that, and we came back in 6. I can imagine that he would still be one of the most fun characters that people have been played in a while.
Yep. And look, with that being said, man, thank you so much for coming here. As always, brother from another mother. Where can they find you, bro?
You can find me at JWong3Gs on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Type in Just Wong on YouTube, and you'll see me you can find me very easily there. But yeah, I appreciate you having me on, man.
That being said, guys, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Let us know the characters you guys want to see in the comment section below. Thank you guys as always. Happy New Year's, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.